afternoon, viewers listening to me at home. Welcome to another edition of this program. Welcome to Abntv newspaper review. Here with me I have the Punch newspaper and I have the Tribune newspaper. And firstly, we go to the Punch newspaper. Now the headlines of the Punch newspaper. Oil production nears 1.7 mobile barrel per day. MPC may raise interest rates again Tuesday. CBN, SEC fined 9 banks 678 million naira. 386 abortees rescued during Sambisa clearance exercises. Dangote petrol supply. Federal government may slash 6 trillion naira fuel imports. Helicopter crash. Iranians pray for missing president ministers. 8 manufacturers suffer 627 billion naira forest losses. Cocaine strictures. NDLEA declares couple wanted. Federal government begins housing construction in 4 states. Now the story in details. Nigeria People Party on Sunday accused the Independent National Electoral Commission of undue interference and taking sides in its internal leadership crisis. The party also advised INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, to look into the alleged attendance of its sponsor group convention by the staff of the commission, even when they were served with a court notice challenging it. Crisis rocked the party shortly after the 2023 general election as the party board of trustees, led by the Boniface, expelled it as professional candidate and former governor of Kano State, Rabiu Kwankwaso, over alleged anti-party activities. The suspension followed the Kwankwaso visit to the President Bola Tinubu as the presidential villa after he was sworn in, with the former governor rumored to be icing a ministering shot. Following the suspension, a faction loyal to Kwankwaso with the Kwankwaso movement also expelled the National Publicity Secretary of the party, Mayo Agbo, and added in a statement that the founder of the party had also been put on suspension. Agbo had since emerged on the special chairman of the party through Justice Usman Malam of the Kano State High Court, but set aside Kwankwaso's suspension. NNPP accused INEC of fueling internal crisis. The full story is on page 7 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Grassroots engagement key to addressing community challenges. The Lagos State government, through the Office of Political Legislature and Civil Engagement, has called on for grassroots engagement to tackle challenges faced by residents in local communities. The special advisor to the governor on political, legislative, and civil engagement, Dr. Afolabi Tajuddin, made this call according to a Sunday statement by the office head of public affairs unit, Olatokunbo Daudu, speaking at the one-day quarterly community development, sensitization and engagement program for the residents of Orile Agege local government. He said the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has developed various practices and programs that are benefits to the citizen, and there is a need to create awareness about such policy, even as the grassroots, hence the need for this initiative by the office. Grassroots engagement key to addressing community challenges. The full story is on page 6 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Adeleke mourns Osun monarch. The Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke on Sunday announced the passing of the Oludo Alayemoro of Ido Osun in the Agbedore local government area of the state. Oba Aderemi Adedapo. The governor formally announced the passing of the monarch in a statement on Sunday by his spokesman, Olawale Rasheed. There was concern over the health of the monarch on Saturday. Sources close to the palace refused to comment, insisting that there was a protocol to follow in announcing such a development. Commencing with the traditional council, the people of Ido Osun and the immediate family of Oba Adedapo, the governor noted that the departed monarch was a dedicated advocate for peace and progress of this demon. He said, "My condolences to the people of Ido Osun in the Agbedore local government on the loss of their traditional ruler, Oba Aderemi Adedapo. Oba Adedapo was a highly dedicated monarch who made the progress of subjects and Ido Osun the core objective while he was alive. Adeleke mourns Osun monarch. The full history is in page 8 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me, the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Nigeria Air Force globally respected at 60. The chief of the Air Staff, Air Marchand Hassan Abubakar, says the Nigerian Air Forces has become a force to reckon with globally in its 60 years of existence. Abubakar stated this on marking the 16th anniversary of the NAF. He was represented by the Chief of Policy and Plans, AVN Sayo Olasunde. Abubakar said the NFE, which started from a very humble beginning, had become one of the top high forces challenges confronting the country. We are actually making progress in the country. And Punch News. NLC unaware of Joe Ajero in the country. Have been speculation following the meeting between the 2023 presidential candidates of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and the presidential candidates of the PDP in the elections, Atiku Abubakar. Obi also reported met with some PDP stalwarts in Abuja, including a former CLC unaware of LP Maja, talks ahead 2027. The full story is in page 10 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. Zamfara APC seek Ganduje intervention to end crisis. A section of Zamfara Ganduje to intervene in the crisis rocking of the state chapter, which is described as worksome. The new agency of Nigeria, Alhaji Tuku, by the committee on Friday, reported alleged anti-party activities. The Assistant State Secretary of the party, Masu, who addressed newsmen in Gasu on Scribe said, Zamfara APC seek Ganduje intervention to end crisis. The full story is in page 13 of Nigerian Punch financial reporting. This ensured that Sunday, the acting director from CIM in Abuja, he added that the commission will keep enlightening the need of public institutions to set morally and take advantages of their membership of the association to innovate the Nigeria capital market. It is a great time that you have come to Nigeria. SEC is standing with the responsibility of making the initial division, of ensuring that what is right is done, and transparency in reporting financial statements. SEC CIMS collaborates on financial reporting. The full story is in page 16 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. And lastly, with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper, oil production nears 1.7 mobile barrels per day, from 1.28 million barrels per day in April. The Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, United, Malan Kari, says Nigerian oil production was increasing toward 1.7 mobile per day on Sunday. This as the NNPCL has hinted that the country has critically gas infrastructure projects are ongoing to ensure that the transport of 8 billion stock of gas daily through an extensive pipeline network within the next 4 years. Kayari spoke during a stakeholders engagement between the Nigeria Association of Petroleum and the NNPCL held in Lagos on Saturday. According to Kanye, the national crude oil production keeps dropping due to the oil tax and fertilization. Oil production nears 1.7 mobile barrels per day. The full story is in page 27 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. Before we go to the next episode, if you'd like to watch it live and direct on our website, you can click on www.abntv network on our website. Click on www.abntv network. And if you'd like to watch us on our social media, we have the Facebook, we have YouTube, we have Twitter, and we have the Instagram. If you'd like to watch us on our Facebook, you can click on Abntv OSUN. You can share us and like us and subscribe us on our social media. And we also have on YouTube, you can click on Abntv Nigeria. Likewise, on our Twitter, you can click on Abntv OSUN. And lastly, on our Instagram, you can click and share us on our Abntv, Nigeria. Before we come back to another episode of the newspaper, let's listen to what we have for you in our studio. We'll be right back.
Discover the uniqueness in the entertainment industry. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, is now the pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
9894 OSUN Street, Suite 875, Houston, Texas 77036.
Contact phone 281-652-8396 and
832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.
Welcome back, and I hope we enjoy what we have in our studio. Now to another edition of this program, we have the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Now to the headlines of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. The NDLEA declares Indian-based Nigerian couple wanted. Arrest for suspected barons. Ondo 2024. No end in sight over APC crisis as Jimoh Ibrahim rejects peace move. Project Kangos listed Lagos ports as FS voluntary bites. Liquidity crunch. Bank borrowed 3 trillion naira from CBN to meet financial. Federal University Cobbling Council best in history. Labour Party. We will be back Atiku Obi alliance to winning presidency on 2027. Army rescued 386 civilians from Sambisa forest after 10 years of adoption. Now the story in details. Nigerian workers risk losing relevance in changing workplace. The chairman Chartered Institute of Personnel Management, Oyo State Chapter, Mrs. Omolara Onipede, has tasked Nigerian workers to retool themselves or risk being shoved aside to the changing nature of the world and its effects on the futures of work. The CIPM boss made this call at the inaugural seminar organized by the Employment Relations and Human Resources Management, Students Association, Department of Sociology, University of Ibadan. She stressed that workers need to acquire skills relevant in the futures of work, especially ability to deploy automation, robotics, and artificial intelligence in the workplace. Onikpade further spoke on the imperatives of crowdsourcing and the use of gig workers to gain more grants, saying that the futures of work will become workplace and use of more remote workers. She argued that employment relationship faces numerous challenges in today's rapidly changing world of work to include work-life balance, job insecurity, lack of job satisfaction, income inequality, workplace activity, globalization, poor working conditions, among others. She stated that employment relations could be improved if organizations put employee experience first, break down wall between managers and the employee, provide formal management training, celebrate success, do not play forces, cite examples, communicate clearly. Nigerian workers risk losing relevance in changing workplace. The full story is in page 3 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. The Oman petition Tinubu Gbanjabiamila over murder of transporter in Lagos. A non-governmental organization and anti-corruption group, the Human Rights Monitoring Agenda, has petitioned President Bola Tinubu and his Chief of Staff, Femi Gbanjabiamila, to seek justice to the murder of transporter Ajayi Maike, who was allegedly killed by a popular politician in Alimoso local government area of Lagos State. According to a petition signed by its executive director, Comrade Buna Olaitan Isaac, the group is seeking immediate joint intervention of the presidency in curbing the exercises of the accused and his group and ensuring a thorough investigation and prosecution, while expressing deep concern about the safety and well-being of the Alimosho community. Isaac said concerns have been raised by the paramount ruler of the community, Chief Adedayo Badeyemi Oki, Baale of Oki Kingdom. He said the mastermind, who is a prominent figure of Lagos State, has been accused of terrorizing landlords, shop owners, and other residents by imposing levies, fines, and inflicting physical harm. Woman petitioned Tinubu Gbanjabemiala over murder of transporter in Lagos. The full story is in page 5 of Nigeria Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. How Tinubu can grow Nigeria economy to $1 trillion. Professor Olatunbo Onabanjo, chairman, Pan-African American Chamber of Commerce, says President Bola Tinubu can grow Nigeria economy to $1 trillion through long-time vision, sustained efforts and collaboration between the government and the private sector. Onabanjo said Tinubu government must focus on sustainable and competition growth, diversifying the economy beyond oil by promoting agriculture, manufacturing, tourism, and technology sector. To achieve this feat, the PAN chairman gave the advice in an interview with the news agency of Nigeria NAN on Sunday in Lagos. According to him, making Nigeria $1 trillion economy within a span of 4 to 8 years is possible through adequate planning. This will reduce dependencies on oil revenue and create a more resilient and sustainable economy. He said Onabanjo, a seasoned project manager and a member of certified project management professional, said the president must approve ease of donating business by implementing reforms that will make it easier for businesses to operate and thrive in Nigeria. How Tinubu can grow Nigeria economy to $1 trillion. The full story is in page 6 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Adekeye emerged chairperson APPO training directors. The Nigerian Folashade Adekeye has emerged as the chairperson forum of the directors of Oil and Gas Training and Vocational Education Institute of the African Petroleum Producer Organization. Adekeye, who is the director's NNPC academic, took over the former chairperson, Mr. Abdul Kadir, the managing director of the Nigeria Petroleum Institute, during the second meeting of the forum in Abuja at the weekend. Adekeye, who held the NNPC Oil and Gas Training arm, brings into the role over 30 years of experience and is expected to work with our colleagues from APPO members countries in order to foster more collaboration toward addressing the challenges of competence, skill gaps, infrastructure, and poor funding in the organization training institution. Earlier, at the opening ceremony of the meeting, the group chief executive officer of NNPC Limited, Mele Kair, represented that the executive has stressed the importance of a standard educational and a training approach to meet the challenging demand of the oil and gas industry. Adekeye emerged chairperson, APPO training directors. The full story is in page 8 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And lastly, with me in the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, Development Bank of Nigeria engaged 33,500 MSMEs on capacity building. The Development Bank of Nigeria says in the past years, more than 3,500 micro, small, and medium-scale enterprises were trained by the bank in a wide range of courses, such as assessment of business plan, accounting, bookkeeping, marketing and branding, business and sustainability, environmental and social risk governance, among others. Also, as part of efforts aimed at improving access to finance for small businesses owners across the country, the DBN says it has, since inception, disbursed more than 787 billion naira to over 495 million naira MSMEs in the year 2023. The bank, in its recently released cumulative social impact reports for the year ending 2023, noted that out of the disbursed 787 billion naira, 72% of the beneficiaries were women, while 25% of the beneficiaries were youth. Solidifying DBN roles in fostering entrepreneurship and recognizing the importance of women-owned businesses in driving economic development. Commenting on DBN impact in 2023, the Management Director and CEO, Dr. Tony, said the year 2023 has marked another significant milestone for DBN as we continue to make meaningful contribution to the growth and development of Nigeria's economy. Development Bank of Nigeria engaged 3,500 of MSMEs on capacity building. The field stories in page 14 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. That's what we have for you on our newspaper review. If you'd like to watch us live and direct on our website, you can click on www.abntv network. On our website, you can click on www.abntv network. Also, we also have our social media. We have the Facebook, we have the Twitter, we have the YouTube, we have the Instagram. On our Facebook, you can share and subscribe us on our Abntv OSUN. You can watch us live and direct and share us and like us on our Facebook. Likely on our YouTube, you can click on Abntv Nigeria. And we also have YouTube, Abntv OSUN. And lastly, on Instagram, Abntv Nigeria. Try to subscribe and share us on our website if you'd like to watch us live and direct, or if you'd like to show, you can share and like us on our website. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching me. My name is Kenny Afolabi. Bye for now.